to my channel. It's me again, your girl Dayanara, and today is another episode of our love series. Yes guys, I've already mentioned it to you on my last upload that I'm going to do another sit down video with you, and this is the day. Oh god. So guys, are you ready? Because this letter is long. It's really long, as you can see. I know. Our letter sender for today, I'll just call her Tess. It's not her real name, but I want to keep her information confidential. So guys, without further ado, sit back, relax, and listen. The letter goes this way. Hello, Mrs. D. I watched one of your videos and I would like to also get your opinion. If you will make a video, let me know the link. Girl, this is the link. I would appreciate it if you can hide my identity, or you can equally just send me an email. Girl, check. Thank you in advance and would be waiting for your feedback. Thank you girl for writing to me. So our relationship started out from a chat online. So when I met him, I was not so confident about my looks as I was starting to do a new hairstyle, dreadlocks, which in my culture and society wasn't viewed as what a properly raised woman would do. So I was getting lots of bad blood from my family and friends. The afternoon I met him, I had decided to cut my hair when I closed in the evening, as a friend had told me if he were to date me, he couldn't introduce me to his parents because of my hair. I was totally depressed. I only did the hair because of convenience and not anything. Alright, so Tess used to have dreadlocks, and then she cut it short because, you know, a friend of her told her that it's not so appropriate to look at. Well, at the end of the day, girl, if you like dreadlocks, if you don't like dreadlocks, it's up to you. I mean, you should not change yourself just because it's pleasing to another's eye. It should be pleasing to your eyes. I mean, I do what I want, and if my husband likes it, good. If not, then pesh. It's just sad that you change your style just because someone told you so. But anyway, it's already done, girl. So if you want to do your hair on dreadlocks again, and if that's what makes you happy, then do it. Okay, fast forward. Where was I? So we texted, talked for a bit, and I got interested, so did he. So he requested to talk on Skype, and then he asked if he could see me on video. I agree, and then his first statement was, "You are beautiful." I was like, hey, does this guy have wool over his eyes or what? Hey, well, I didn't believe him and thought he was just flirting, but that day I didn't cut my hair. And now my dreads are as old as our relationship. Now those who criticize me have different attitudes now. That's a story for another day. Akso, I thought she cut her hair. Well, she didn't cut her hair. Well, good for you, girl. So she actually kept her dreadlocks. And see, the guy happened to like it. I told you, you know? And I'm actually good. Okay, fast forward, we started talking on Skype whenever we could, and that entered a phase I'm not so proud of and not so shameful of. I don't know if you understand that. Yes, sometimes we did online sex for a period of time, even though we were not dating or he had not asked me out, so more friends with benefits then. He actually didn't have any opinions in LDR. He neither liked nor disliked it, so we went with the flow. During this 10-year period, 10 years? Okay. During this 10-year period, I have no idea when we stopped with the online sex, but we pretty much stopped very early, and I remembered once asking him why we stopped. He just smiled and said nothing, but I had a deep feeling from his smile he treasured me more. I don't know, maybe it's what I want to think. Okay. Wait, I'm a little bit confused. So fast forward, they are now together for 10 years and they did online sex for a period of time. I think it's normal. It's a normal thing. I think it's a physiologic need. Human as we are sexual beings, and it's okay if you're on legal age and you're both adults and you're not like being sex trafficked by this guy, then it's okay. It seems that you are in a relationship. So in 2017, I decided to study in Germany, and it had a lot to do with him, our relationship, and closing the distance. Oh, that's good. Wow, 2017, guys. He was with me through it all, emotionally and financially. The school didn't go through, as even though I had an admission, and it was a tuition fee university. Basically, I needed to be a billionaire African standards before I had a chance. 2 years I tried and failed well. That's a story for another time. Alright, so after the failed episode, I was literally traumatized, and he said, okay, don't be sad. If you can't come here, I will come there. And that was the first time he had talked about traveling to Africa, as initially I could feel he didn't like that idea. I was happy and we planned it all for 2020. He even went to the library to pick a book on traveling to my country. Oh, that sounds so German. He said, when I come, I want to meet your parents and family. And I was like, hey, do you have an idea what that means? I told him it's a step away from the real deal of marrying me. So if you are not ready for the pressure, maybe we keep it under wraps. And I added a few bits of exaggeration of the situation to scare him not to come meet my parents, yet he still insisted he wanted to see my parents. So all was set until the last 2 weeks to his arrival, and then COVID-19 did the trick. God, COVID, what's wrong with you? We are very good together. He makes me really happy, even though he is a German. I couldn't believe he would win in the humor department. He told his mom about us about 2 years ago, and she keeps tabs on me and send me greetings through him, as her English is no, okay? He also told his work colleagues and family about us 2 years ago over Christmas dinner. We talked about everything, financially, vacations. We planned to have where he wanna see, and asked about my opinion on buying a house and what type of house, with garden or no garden, even starting a family and kids, okay? So I don't know how old the guy is or how old Tess is, but I'm guessing around 30s, because they're now planning to have kids and house, you know, yeah, okay. He teaches me German from time to time, and I learn it on Duolingo. Guys, Duolingo, it's an app. So if you want to learn German, you can download this app. I'm not advertising it, but I've also not used it in the past, but you can try it. It's quite famous here in Germany, actually. So I tell him about insecurities and my most deepest fear when we talk about when all this distance is gonna end, or when this corona is gonna allow us to meet. His answer is, time will tell. That really gives me mixed feeling. I don't know. Is it a waste of time? That I don't think so, cause he won't invest this long and this much for this long if it's nothing to him. But then again, I'm like, time will tell. What do you mean? I get a headache thinking of it. His parents had a divorce when he was still young, and I don't know if that has affected him too. And his only older brother is not married but doing cohabitation with his girlfriend, and they had 2 kids. He wasn't on really good terms with his dad when I met him, but it has improved over the years. Could this be a factor too? We talk virtually every day through a video call, and he never missed to give me my goodnight kiss. Yes, as long as I can remember, for the past 6 or even longer than that. We have never had a break, or has he ever ghosted me? That one word is giving me headache. I can't seem to figure out what he means by that. Please help me. Please help me understand. Whew, Tess, that was really a long message. So Tess, here's my message for you. As I am reading your letter on the last part, you mentioned that you've already been together for 10 years. Well, it's not always long distance relationship, because you were here in Germany last 2017. This guy seems to really care for you. You really care for each other. It also seems that you've been through a lot. This guy also tells you, or he confesses love to you through telling you all his plans in the future. He wants to get a house together with you. He wants to meet your family. He wants to have future kids with you. He introduced you to his family and friends. You know, all the signs that shows that he cares is there. I mean, here's the thing. I could be wrong, but I will tell you my honest opinion anyway, even though I could be wrong. I have a feeling that this guy doesn't really have any plans on marrying you yet. Or he doesn't see the importance of marriage. Looking at his background, family background, he's coming from a broken family. That could be a possibility. Maybe the experience of marriage for him, looking through his parents, was not a pretty sight to begin with, and maybe for him in his thinking that, you know, marriage would just ruin a beautiful relationship, or maybe for him it's just a waste of money. Well, I'm not saying that every guy who came from a broken family hates marriage, because my husband also came from a broken family, but he loves marriage. For him, marriage is something that he wants to have in his life, and he thinks it's beautiful. So here's what you can do. Just ask your boyfriend what he really thinks about marriage. If he thinks that marriage is a good thing, and if he thinks that marriage is something that, you know, you both should do, then that's good. That's great news. Then maybe he just needs some time. But if he thinks, you know, it's something that he doesn't want, or he doesn't see himself in the near future, if he doesn't, you know, plan on doing with anyone, and if you're okay with that, then it's up to you. But if you're not okay with it, then tell him that, you know what, we've been together now for 10 years and I'm not getting any younger. I love you, you love me, and marriage for me is something very important. It's very important for my culture, it's very important for my religion, for my family, and we should do something about it. You know, at the end of the day, this is something that you guys must communicate. Just tell him what you feel and ask him how he feels, and I'm pretty sure you'll meet somewhere in the middle, and I hope it will work for the both of you. I wish you all the love in the start of year 2021, and I hope I help you in some ways. And guys, to all of my YouTube viewers out there, please leave your comment down below, and also tell Tess on your honest opinion on this matter. So that's it for our video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on my next upload. I love you all. Bye bye. Peace.